thanks for joining us. My name is Danielle Israde, and I'll be your host for this episode. Now, since you're here listening, I assume you not only love a good audio story, but you must also love a good scare. I know I do. And that's what the Halloween season is all about, you know? Before we begin, get comfortable, lock all of your doors, and no matter what you may hear, don't go down in the basement. And for extra measure, now might also be a good time to grab your teddy bear and nightlight. Don't worry, I got you covered. Welcome to Unhallowed Part 3. Unhallowed is a Halloween-themed series of audio plays by Blindspot Collective. Be aware that some of these stories may be disturbing for young audiences. Up first, Road to Nowhere.
This is Mia and Isabella. It's October 13th.
Mia, I don't know if this is a good idea.
Stop! You're gonna ruin the recording. We're about to play an epic prank. Charlotte's on her way to meet us at the Road to Nowhere. For anyone listening who doesn't know, Road to Nowhere is a literal dead-end road with a long tunnel in it. And Oliver is gonna go inside the tunnel. Say hi, Oliver.
Hey, Tunnel Monster here. Don't let the tape run out. This is gonna be awesome.
Get inside before she gets here.
See you on the other side, girls.
Oh, we should totally. Oh, here she comes.
Put the recorder.
What? Oh.
She's gonna see.
That's funny, guys. I can't see shit around here.
We told you to bring a flashlight.
Maybe once we get past these trees, we can see better.
I don't understand why we had to come here in the middle of the night.
The monster doesn't come out until midnight. Legend has it, if you go in the tunnel past midnight, there's something that comes out alive and eats anyone who's inside. That's why they had to stop construction on the road. The whole crew died.
I read they stopped construction because of an environmental reason. Ow.
Well, whatever's in there, we'll find out soon, see?
What does save your tears mean?
Probably just something stupid someone spray painted up there. Jesse told me that there's a dick spray painted every 20 feet in this tunnel.
Well, you won't have to worry about that because no flashlights allowed. You first, Charlotte.
Alone? That thing's gotta be 400 feet long.
So?
No flashlight? No way. Nobody told me I was gonna have to do it alone.
Ugh, stop being a little baby. You said you didn't believe in the tunnel monster anyways.
I still think Tunnel Monster is a stupid name.
Well, then you have nothing to be afraid of. Look, everybody does it. We've walked through. You're the only one left who hasn't gone. And besides, once you're on the other side, just yell and we'll be right behind you.
There's not actually a monster.
Whatever, fine. I'll go first. You sure there's nothing in there?
Just go!
The recorder. Put it over there so it catches her reaction.
Oh, he's gonna get her so good! Oliver! You can let her go now! Oliver?
Charlotte? You okay?
She's fine. Did you hear her scream? Guys? You can come on out now. Okay, we're sorry. It was just a joke.
We should go check on them.
You go check on them.
This was your idea.
I don't hear anyone laughing anymore.
Oliver, you scared us.
Where's Charlotte?
Come look at what you've done.
Mia.
Where's Charlotte?
Come look at what you've done, Mia.
Okay, fine, I'm coming.
Wait.
I swear, if she's passed out or something, I am going to...
What's wrong? What happened?
What? Charlotte?
Isn't that fun, Mia? Aren't you having fun?
Oliver, what did you do? You were just supposed to scare her. Is that blood?
Is she hurt?
You told her the monster wouldn't get her. You lied.
Stop! Get away from
Why
me!
did you lie, Mia? Why did you send her in here?
I don't know what's going on, but you need to back off!
Aren't you having fun? Isabella? Isabella, are you there?
Oliver?
Please help me. Isabella, help me.
What happened? Oliver? Is that... No.
Isn't this fun? Aren't you having fun? Why
Let
aren't you
go.
laughing?
Let go of me!
We're having so much fun. Isabella? Charlotte? Are you okay? Oh, Mia? That was awesome.
Well, that didn't go as planned. Moral of the story, next time you want to play a prank on someone, it's better not to play a prank at all. 11-Mile Drive up next.
I've been on my own for a couple of months, estranged from everyone. That's the way they want it. I so desperately want to restore what once was. I will do anything, absolutely anything to set things right, to turn back time. So, I will ask the woods. Tomorrow is my birthday. I drove up to the little rental cabin near Green Valley Lake yesterday. I'm sitting on the back porch, watching the new autumn leaves fall, understanding the sorrow of the deadening trees, and preparing myself mentally for tonight. I carefully unfold the little piece of paper I've kept safe in my jeans. I read the title, 11-Mile Drive, or the 11-Mile Ritual. I spent months digging through the depths of the internet and came upon the instructions. This way, I can reset my wrongs. The rules. Number 1, you must attend the journey alone in a vehicle. Number 2, you must travel in a wooded area. Number 3, you must leave late at night when the roads are empty. Number 4, you must have a wish you need granting. The wish. I've held on to it since that day in January. I think of it now and it pains me, fills me with terror and the grief. Oh, God, the guilt. The warnings. Keep the doors locked on the vehicle. Number 2, keep the windows shut. Number 3, keep the radio turned off. Number 4, leave behind all electronics. Number 5, do not look in the mirrors. Okay, feeling pretty scared now. The sun set a couple of hours ago. It's nearing midnight, and I know it's almost time for me to leave. I have no idea if this will work out, but I have to try. I have to try something. The game. With your wish in mind, enter your vehicle and start your journey into the wooded area. You will know you have reached the beginning of the correct road. How will I know? Turn right onto the road. This is the beginning of mile 1. Complete 11 miles down the road and your wish will come true. What to expect. Mile 1 and mile 2, cold. You may turn on the heater. Mile 3 and 4, voices. Mile 5 and 6, the lake and the moon. Mile 7 and 8, the trees and the shadows. Mile 9 and 10, car trouble. Mile 11, when you reach the red light, say your wish. You will know when it has been granted. How will I know? I enter my white sedan now. Shaken, I turn on my car and the radio flicks on. I quickly shut it off and look at the time. 12:03. Happy birthday to me. I remembered to leave my phone in the cabin. I lock the doors and check the windows, closing the gaps. I glance at the reflection in the rearview mirror. My eyes are black, my cheeks gaunt, and my lips cracked, sorrow overtaking my features. I turn the mirror away from my face. I begin my drive. I exit the small neighborhood as it's starting to drizzle. I enter a back road, and it leads me upward into the mountains. I think of my wish. 10 minutes pass, and I start to feel shame and regret. I feel stupid for trying. The drizzle turns into rain. The rain reminds me of that night in January. A dry night, one where rain would have been welcome. I start to cry and obsess over my wish, begging, silently. Suddenly, a flash of red. I slow the car. An off-road to my right appears to glow softly under the moonlight, just peeking out of the clouds briefly. Is this it? I'm unsure, but I turn right onto the road. I see someone walking, cloaked and barefoot, frighteningly tall with long blonde hair pouring out of her hood. As I approach, I see she's pushing something along the road. A baby carriage. My heart skips. I suddenly know I am in the right place. As I pass her, she turns her head and I see her sharp teeth as she grins at me. I quickly look ahead and continue. I glance at my notes sprawled in the passenger seat, but they are hard to read in the dark, the clouds passing again over the moon. Mile 1 and 2, cold, and the temperature has dropped. I turn on the heater. I'm astonished to see a rusty mile marker up ahead. Mile 2. My car shudders a bit, and so do I. As I pass, the temperature drops dramatically, and I see my foggy breath. I glance quickly at the rearview mirror, knowing immediately it is a mistake. I see the blonde-haired woman again with the baby carriage. I glance ahead and she is in front of my car. I hit the brake. She grins at me for a few seconds. She pushes the carriage to the side of the road and continues to grin. I accelerate and come upon a mile 3 marker. Mile 3 and 4. Voices. It starts immediately. Even with my window shut, I hear whisperings from the trees. I can't make it out. I hear muffled laughs and I start to tremble. I think of my wish to comfort me, and the laughs crescendo. I hear a husky voice distantly as I approach mile 4. Another rusty little marker keeping track. My radio crackles. I look down at it in shock. A husky voice is whispering to me. Mary, 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 Mary. A tear slides down my face. The voice grows louder. Mary, Mary, Mary. I smack the radio. Mary! I smack it over and over and over. It stops. I see the mile 5 marker up ahead. Mary! 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 The radio shuts off. I pass mile 5 and turn a sharp corner, driving downward. The blonde-haired woman is there with the baby carriage. I see the glow of orange and yellow light. As my eyes adjust, I see the baby carriage is on fire. Hot flames that I somehow feel from inside the car. She's grinning at me, her sharp teeth dripping with saliva. She reaches into the carriage and pulls out a charred blanket wrapped around what I assume is a baby. I desperately think of my wish again. I drive upon a lake. The rain has stopped and the brilliant moon shines along the shore. This is the first sense of peace I feel since I started the journey. However, I sense the lake and the moon as a portal into what will be a difficult end into my expedition. I approach mile 6 and a terrifying shift happens. The lake becomes ravenous, building upon the shore, splashing on my car. The moon turns a dark red. I want to build speed, but the rules remind me to keep my car accelerating at 30 miles per hour. The moon has turned to fire now, reflecting blood red onto the lake. The lake has turned into a giant wave, a tsunami, and I brace myself. The wave encapsulates my car. The radio begins to flick channels. The car jolts, and I'm afraid it will tip over. But it doesn't. And as I look up, I realize the moon and the lake are restored to calm. My car is wet, bloody streaks falling over my windows. I check the rear view again, quickly. The moon and the lake completely disappear as I approach mile 7. The shadows below the trees are dancing. The road winds and I twist and turn, trying to stay on the path. Tree branches hang over the road, some entwining each other, and I worry my car will not be able to pass underneath. More and more branches appear, dancing. As I pass the mile 8 marker, the road narrows and my car bumps against the trees. Black leaves rain down on my car, sticking to the windshield, breaking my eye contact with the road. I glance through the driver's side mirror, and her face is there again, grinning. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Please, 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 I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. She slams her hand on the window, her long fingernails cutting into it. In her other arm is the baby, and it's on fire. No! I accelerate a little faster and lose her. I think of my wish, grasping it with such desperation I don't notice passing mile 9. My car stalls. I see smoke through the sticking leaves. My car overheating. Oh no, 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 come on, come on, come on. I turn the car off and try the key again and again. No luck. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I suddenly hear my own voice over the radio.
It's okay, my little one. It's okay.
No! No!
It's okay. Mama loves you.
I try the key again and my car is brought back to life. I am so consumed with the wish now, I zoom through mile 10, desperate to reach the end. I have forgotten all rules. I'm going about 55 and I glance the rear view. Running at full speed is the blonde woman, grinning, running at me. She is on fire. The baby swaddled against her chest, also on fire. I'm afraid to slow, but I do. Back down to 30. The woman hasn't slowed, and I pray I get to mile 11 before her. I chant my wish. I want her back. I want her back. I want her back. She approaches the back of my car, then runs along the side, and just as I see mile 11, she is in front of my car, standing, grinning, on fire. She looms over my car, as tall as a tree, a red light flashing behind her. She begins to speak, and I hear her through the radio.
Tell me your wish.
I want her back.
Tell me your wish.
I want her back. I want my baby back. Give her back to me. Bring my baby back. The woman takes the inflamed baby from her arms and throws it at my windshield. No! I try to open the car door, but it's jammed. I squeeze my eyes shut and I wish and I wish. I wish for Ella, my poor sweet little baby girl. I didn't mean to set the fire. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to fall asleep, a cigarette in my hand. Jack was out that night, another late night shift. Ella's cries didn't even wake me. I was so exhausted. Ella, I'm sorry. I waited to call the fire department. Hours after Ella had perished, burned to a crisp, swaddling her in my arms. Jack screamed and screamed as he came home to a half-burned house, realizing our dead daughter was in my arms. And I haven't seen him since that day. Please, please, please come back to me, Ella. Come back to me, Jack. Please, 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 please. I open my eyes. I'm in front of the cabin again. I turn around to look in the back seat. Ella? Ella? Mama loves you, Ella. Mama loves you.
What an unexpected yet refreshingly happy ending. If I ever have to go on that terrifying drive, I'll be wishing for $1 million. Now on to our final story of the night, Dr. Switch.
Jerry McKay, pleasure to meet you.
You too. Do you mind if we keep the door unlocked?
I do.
Oh. Okay.
Aren't you curious why?
No, it's fine.
It's okay, Jerry. All of my patients are in a bad way when they come to me. You can ask me any questions you like, but you must obey me, or we will terminate the session. Understood?
Understood.
You're not even going to ask? Come on! It'll hurt my feelings if you're uncomfortable asking a simple question.
Okay, why do you have to lock the door?
What do you know about this procedure?
You can make all of the pain go away. Make me normal, I guess.
That's exactly right, Jerry. I can make you normal. But what do you know about the actual procedure? My nurse told me you signed without reading a word. It would be unethical of me to not at least gauge your knowledge on what you've legally consented to.
I honestly don't care what you have to do to me. Just make it go away. Make these thoughts go away. I just want to be normal for once in my life. You could inject me with molten lava and I'd be okay with it as long as it burns it all away.
Well, fortunately for you, our procedure is much more civilized than that. I will inject you with a proprietary serum that will sort out that stormy head of yours. And that's it.
Serum? Is it like ketamine or something?
Or something. It's proprietary. I'm here to purge your secrets, not the other way around.
I thought you wanted me to ask questions.
I wanted you to be friendly and conversational. I also wanted you to obey me, and now I want you to submit to me.
What?
Sit down, Jerry.
I think, maybe I should, go to the bathroom or something before we start?
Indecision is an ugly color on anyone, but it's particularly pitiful on you. My procedure will fix that.
Oh, I need to go to the bathroom.
Your version of finding your backbone makes me sick. Sit down.
Doctor,
Sit down! You signed yourself over to me until I declare the procedure is complete. Do you have a problem? I don't actually care. You should have read before you signed. For all you know, you just signed your life away.
Why did you take the key from the door?
I don't want you wandering off until our work is done.
I'd like to terminate the session.
You don't want the cure?
So you do have a cure?
It's like a switch. You were born with it flipped toward a path of damnation. I can flip you right back on the path to virtue. And when I'm through with you, you'll find a nice wife to settle down with like all the other normal, well-adjusted boys do.
You just inject me and I won't be gay anymore?
Again, like a switch. We'll flip you back on the right side of the insufferable spectrum young folks like to endlessly pontificate about.
How do you know it works?
I was my first patient. So, you still want to terminate? Or do you want to finally be free?
I want to be free.
Good. I'll see you on the other side.
What is it?
Have you come for the cure?
Yes.
Why do you seek it?
I want the life I imagined for myself. Free of pain.
Living is pain.
I don't want this pain.
If you want to be liberated, you must relinquish control of your body.
I thought you had the cure.
I am the cure. Let me in, and your pain will be gone.
Let you in? How?
Your corporeal vessel will be mine, but your spirit will be clean. Worship me and be free.
Will it kill me?
Would you consider your current existence living?
I thought this would just take the thoughts away.
It will. Give yourself to me. Let me in, and you will never have another impure thought, or desire to hurt yourself, or yearning to be in my realm. For if I'm inside you, you'll harness the power of death, and your life can finally begin.
What do you want with my body?
Nothing that you're not asking for. Let me guide you, and you will never lust after another boy again. I'll be there, watching through your eyes, and if you stray from the path you desire, I'll push you back where you belong. Think of me as a spiritual guarantee for your own salvation.
To cure myself, I have to give you control of my body?
Simple as that.
And if I change my mind?
I'll tear your flesh inch by inch until the agony makes you wish for death. And then I will devour your soul, condemning you to an eternity of inescapable grisly torment that is even worse than the pain of the most grotesque, sadistic death.
How do I know you can actually cure me?
Faith.
You're not my god.
Your god hates you and rues the day you were born.
For him to rue the day that I was born, he'd have to hate himself for creating me. Just like I've hated myself for existing.
Your god is a lie.
And you're a liar. Fuck your cure. Fuck your cure!
Success. You're cured.
What the hell are you talking about? What was that? What did you drug me with, you psychopath?
I gave you the antidote.
That thing is not the antidote.
It shined a light where there was darkness. You made your way back.
Oh, I'm back all right. I survived your sick game, and I don't want your cure. I want a fucking refund.
You didn't read the contract. All those that emerge cured get a refund in full.
But I'm not cured. I still feel the same.
Are you going to seek other treatments to make you something you never were?
After that? Hell no.
Then you're cured. You're not the one with the illness. Society is.
And that thing?
The cure for society. You want to help me release it?
Thank you for listening to the first episode of 2022's Unhallowed. We are a company that is dedicated to producing radically inclusive content that cultivates and celebrates new work, emerging artists, diverse audiences, and fresh ideas. Road to Nowhere was written by Shellina Hefner and stars Marisa Taylor Scott, Kailey Agpaoa, Paloma Carrillo, and Carlos Silva. 11 Mile Drive was both written and features Mary Catherine Lopez. And Dr. Switch was written by James Pratt and stars Carlos Angel Barajas and Nathan Wetter. A special thanks to our creative team, Lilia Porter and Shellina Hefner, for making this project possible. Make sure you come back every Sunday for the rest of the month to hear more Unhallowed Part 3 episodes. If you'd like to learn more about Blindspot Collective and our work, visit blindspotcollective.org or follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Happy Halloween!